The broadcast is live.
Oh, and we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome
What's up?
Welcome to a Fragrance Family Saturday Live. I'm your host, My2Scents, or Brian, whatever you like to call me. We also have Unaverage Joe to my right, left, whatever. Below us, we got Jufro Fragrance Lawrence.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, today we're going to be talking about some of our most recent hauls and what we've picked up on our most recent hauls. Mm-hmm. All right. How's everybody doing today? How are you guys?
Saturday,
good. Barely woke up, so that's good.
Barely woke up? Oh, yeah. I forgot. So, what is it? Noon 30 there?
12:30, yeah.
Hell yeah, man. I haven't slept till noon in years. That's awesome.
Well, we went to bed at 5, so that's...
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What were you out doing there, crazy boy?
Family, hanging out with family. So,
I mean, that's a party in itself. What about you? What about you, Joe? How the Percocet buzz going, dude?
Everything is good. I was good up until yesterday. I went on my friend I Am Joey Cannoli stream, and we did a little Debbie mukbang, who could eat the whole box first. I won, but really I lost because wow, that stuff is awful. That one, especially that artificial strawberry flavoring, and it had such a horrible aftertaste. It was just, it was not good.
You know what's crazy, dude? I went to school with the McKee girls.
Mm-hmm.
Because Collegeville, Tennessee, Chattanooga, that's where McKee is. And it's Seventh-day Adventist. I grew up Seventh-day Adventist. So, it's crazy. I tried so hard to get one of the, key in one of the McKee girls. I was like, I'll be set for life, dude. Mm-hmm. Obviously, here we are. Welcome to My2Scents, everybody. What we got Rudy's in the house, Tony's in the house. What's everybody's scent of the day? Let me know what you're rocking.
Damn, I haven't put one on yet.
I'll tell my scent of the day in a minute because my scent of the day is part of my haul.
That was mine.
So I'll give it a minute. Hey Pete, what's up?
I love Pete. Pete Nation in the house, everybody.
Yo.
Dude, I have consumed so many Little Debbie's. So if you all are ever interested in Little Debbie's, so we have a thrift store, Little Debbie thrift store here. Mm-hmm. Stupid cheap, dude. Stupid cheap. I mean, $15 is $20 is a Little Debbie.
Wow.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, because there's a guy I watch on TikTok, and he's always hating on Star Crunch. I've never had it. Is that
You've never had a Star Crunch?
I've never had a Star Crunch.
It's good.
Oh, I love Star Crunches. When I moved to Tennessee, is the first experience with Little Debbie's, and my lunchbox game was on point, dude. My mom hooked me up Star Crunches every freaking day, man. I love this thing.
Yes.
Nutty Buddy bars. Oh my god.
Those two.
Oh, Nutty Buddies are good. Yeah.
Let's see. Who else we got? All right. So Rudy's rocking vintage Diorella. Oh, Diorella. Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see here. Nice. Hello from
Rudy's got great taste.
Oh yeah, he does. Hello from Oklahoma.
Hello,
what up, Clinton?
Hey, Clinton.
Oh shit! Gonna go watch the Batman in a few hours.
I haven't seen it yet.
And in about 7 hours, you'll be home. I mean, it's super long, but dude, we could sit here all just talk about the Batman if you've seen it. I mean, it is the most realistic Batman they've ever made.
Really?
It makes you feel like Batman is real.
Wow, okay. I need to watch this then.
It's not gimmicky. There's no gimmicky to it. It's like real life. Batman's a detective. There's barely any Bruce Wayne in it. It is all second year Batman. No freaking cool Batmobile. I mean, the Batmobile's awesome, but I mean, it's a NASCAR basically with a jet engine. It's freaking awesome.
Let me ask you, because I haven't seen it, but I love The Dark Knight. Is it better than The Dark Knight?
It's different. It's not better than The Dark Knight, but it's not. I would put them on equal spectrums because how everybody thought that Heath Ledger was going to make a terrible Joker is the way that I honestly thought Robert Pattinson was going to be a terrible Batman, but freaking nailed it.
Right.
Probably because they didn't have to talk much. But no, it's good, man. It's really good. The dude who plays Riddler, it's all based on. That character's based off the Zodiac Killer. So it's every bad guy in the movie is really based off of true life people.
Wow, I need to watch this ASAP.
All right, so I guess what we'll do is, man, I mean, I've got quite a few fragrances as of late. I'm just gonna pull out some that I've picked up in the last 2-3 weeks.
Right.
Not necessarily the best of the best so far this year. I haven't been super. I mean, there's been some great releases, but a lot of the big releases, like I'm not a huge fan of the new Drakkar Intense.
Right.
Yeah, I guess who wants to start it out? Raise your hand. Raise your right hand. Just kidding.
You're funny. You're funny.
It took me a second. I almost said left hand. I was like, wait, no, that's his right hand.
Right. I mean, I could go. I could go first, and this way I get my scent of the day out the way. So the first, I picked up 3 in a recent haul, and then one was a bottle that I picked up in January, and then another one that was gifted to me in January. So, but the first one, which is my scent of the day, it is Narciso Rodriguez Eau de Toilette Blue Noir.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So this, I actually like it. It's like kind of powdery so far.
Woodstock, Georgia. I got to say Orlando. I'm in Chattanooga, baby.
Oh, Woodstock. Okay.
Woodstock, baby. So we're only like an hour. Yeah, man. We're only like an hour and a half. I actually worked at the Taco Mac in Woodstock.
Okay. I used to drink at the Taco Mac in Woodstock and then turn around and go to the Ulta that was like maybe
that's
like
right there.
5 seconds away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a girl that I dated that lived out there on that
Brenda's
road.
in the house. What up, Brenda?
Hey, Brenda.
Hello.
But yeah, good stuff. Woody, musky, little fresh citrus. Like it's a different take on the blue, which I don't mind, but it does have like that cardamom, spicy, powdery, musky tone. So good stuff. Awesome. This is Eau de Toilette.
Yeah. That's not the intense, right? I know there's like a blue intense Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum, cologne or something like that.
This is just the very first one the one that started all the other ones.
Yeah, right. Gabby's in the house. What up, darling? Good to see you. All right, Lawrence, hit me, tube socks.
So I just got this recently and I actually sprayed it on last night, and this was my first experience with Terence Hughes. I know you're a big fan, Brian, so I know was fake.
Yeah.
So, honestly, this is really great. It reminds me of Christmas, which I really love, and I mean, like because my wife, we celebrate Christmas, and I've actually we really, really love it. Like we go crazy for the month of December. And so I really, really like this. Like I want to experience more now from his house, because this was it was an amazing experience. Like I said, I got to about 10 hours on my skin with it. And I mean, who doesn't love Christmas? So the fact that this has like Christmassy vibes, it's gorgeous. So I definitely want to experience more from him now. I have a couple more samples, but I was like, I wanted to really try this last night. So I'm glad I did.
Yeah, man. Once you go down that rabbit hole, you pop out the other end as a unicorn. Be careful. All right, just letting you know. All right, I got to grab mine. I forgot to pull it down. Be right back.
Oh, good. I definitely love the house of Terence Hughes, though, as a whole. Like, I've tried maybe like 5 of his things, including Smolder, so far. So it's ATH is definitely good stuff.
I'll be going live again with him in April with Greta. Actually, she's gonna hop on my channel this time around.
Nice.
And I want to introduce Greta to the Unicorn Nation.
Hey.
Okay, so this is a recent pickup of mine, and I decided to wear it today. And this one is Amber Oud from Al Hermain, and this one is gonna be a classic edition. Honestly, I don't know the notes. I don't really know exactly. I can't find them anywhere. I even looked at Al Hermain's website. I mean, I looked everywhere for this. I don't know what they are, but what I get out of it, I get a little bit of like Invictus and Bleu de Chanel kind of mixed together. So it does have that bubble gumminess, but I might be getting a little more used to it again. But here's the thing with these bubble gummy fragrances. I know that they will be short-lived because I will enjoy it for a little while, and then I'll just get tired of it. because it just it's what happened with Invictus. But now that I haven't worn it in probably 5 years, or owned it in 4 or 5 years, I'm starting to enjoy it again. But I don't know what this is a clone of, because I know this whole line is a clone inspired by this. But yeah, this one's actually really good. This thing freaking projects like a mofo. It's ridiculous. All that I got my most recent haul, they are freaking stupid.
Nice.
What up,
Nice.
Rob?
Hey, Raf. Great to see you.
What's going on?
That's what I'm rocking today. It's my first go around with this bad boy.
Nice.
Oh, let's see. Brenda just got raw cherry and was sent 30 samples. Oh, that's awesome.
That's wow. Power.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And if that came from Aaron, that's not surprising. He's very giving, just so you guys know. That's not just with, actually, it's not much fragrance reviewers. He loves giving to people. Just randomly. I mean, if you ever buy something from the UK from him, dude, you'll get so much free shit with it. It's not even funny. Not even funny. Anyways,
you were saying that, and that's why, like, there are some things that I do want to get from him, and I've been like, do I go Max Aroma or do I go ATH? Max Aroma, ATH. And after hearing you like just say like he actually does like to, not even that he likes to give, but just in general, like he appreciates just the fact that you go through him is like, okay, no, that sells me. I'll go through him. Absolutely.
I mean, look at this. Brenda said free signed bottle of fake, and he doesn't even know I have an Instagram page.
Wow.
Right.
And he truly doesn't. He did not find my channel. One of his employees found my channel, Matt. And now I talk with Aaron like pretty much every day.
That's awesome.
And we are doing a video together, an episode together when I go to New York. I'm excited about it.
Yep.
Nice.
So that should be fun. All right, Joe, what you got next?
Next, I'll do the clone that I got back in January. I'll kind of like mix it up since 3 of these came in one haul. So I'll do the clone next that I got in January, separate from everything else. This is from Making Sense, and he did a clone of Prada Luna Rosa Extreme, which was a favorite of mine, a really big favorite. It's called More Than Words, and this 17 ml is like $23 for a 17 ml, and it's like borderline extract. I mean, I've used a lot of it since since receiving it, plus all the other fragrances. But yeah, More Than Words, and it really does. The first time I smelled it, it took me back to the time that I went on a date, but I didn't have the money to buy the fragrance then. So I like went to Macy's or I went to Nordstrom. So I sprayed it all over me. And like, as I went to put the bottle down, the sales associate was like, "Oh, do you want like 6 bottles of that? I could sell it to you." And it's like, no, I'm trying the fragrance for the first time, even though it was like my 19th time trying it. But they didn't need to know all that. But it took me back literally, like as I was putting the bottle back down after spraying it for the first time, it took me back to that time when I like literally like I felt like my hand being back in 2012, dropping it, the actual bottle back onto the countertop. So he did a really good job of really nailing that scent profile for this.
I love that fragrance, man. I'm gonna have to pick that up just because I don't understand why it's so short-lived. Because
exactly,
it was that and Carbon were my 2 favorites. Well, that and Black. I do really like Black as well. Hey, just so everybody knows, there is a Scott Aromatico sighting in the house. What's
up, Scott?
Hey, Scott.
Good to see you. Good to see you. He did an awesome collaboration to do with Chef Mo. Y'all need to go check that out. Got to go check that out. All right, Lawrence, what you got, brother?
Okay, please don't make fun of me about this. I've been very late, very, 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 very late on this.
Are you pregnant?
No.
Oh, okay, just making sure, dude.
No. But so I have Naxos, and I love Naxos. So that's like one of my favorite scents. But everybody was like, "Oh, it smells like pure Havana," and yada yada yada. And then I'm like, well, I wouldn't really know because I haven't smelled pure Havana. So I had to get a decant of it. And I still like Naxos more, but this is really beautiful. I actually am really impressed with this. I really love it. I don't get any tobacco in it on my skin, to be honest with you. It's very sweet, but nonetheless, this is full bottle worthy in my opinion. I really, really love this. I know I'm late, but I really, really love this.
I mean, I sold my bottle whenever I got Naxos for a stupid cheap price, and then it, did the whole discontinued thing, and dude, I couldn't get another bottle. And I got a bottle on fragrancebuy.ca for $75 to $85. They'll pop up every now and then. So I scooped it up. I was like, well, it's way better than $200. And actually that's cheaper than full retail. So I was like, okay, cool. So I got it. And then literally, I think it was a week later, Mugler passed away.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, I'm glad I got that bottle. Now it's going to be even more expensive. Okay, look, we got 23 people on here. Can I show everybody my video that I made for today? I'm going to.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. All right. I'm going to do a little segue in here. I grew up loving wrestling. Joe, I know, is an big fan of wrestling, and I like to do these fun videos. I can't remember. Do you like wrestling?
Used to, not anymore.
Like wrestling?
Okay, era. I love that.
All right, so we're in the same page here. This is what I came up with for today. I think it's freaking great. I hope everybody enjoys it. This will be fun. 265 pounds of Okay, I just thought that was hilarious.
I love that.
Oh, sorry. I mean, Andre the Giant, I was like, he's got a fro.
Right.
Perfect.
He's a legend. He was. I mean, I remember when Hulk picked him up, and Hulk Hogan. I went mad as a kid, like, "Oh my God, he slammed Andre the Giant."
Yeah, he probably fucked himself up after that. Anyways, okay, so I'm up next. I'm going to do one that actually I did my video for today. So I'm going to do Flower City, man. I'll tell you what, this house is something to look forward to, guys. And I'm going to put it out there. John doesn't typically like to talk about it, and I didn't know this about him until today. John, I can't remember, Ebel. I think Ebel is his last name. He runs Dr. John's. He's the owner of Dr. John's, like grooming and men's shaving products. Trust me, if you've seen the logo before, I promise. It's like a guy with a top hat, and he's got a mustache, and he's Dr. John. So he started Flower City out of Rochester, and dude, this orange blossom is one of the badass neroli fragrances I've smelled in a long time.
Nice.
And when you go up against a fragrance like bourbon vanilla, because I love my boozy fragrances, if a neroli fragrance beats it out as like the better one out of the bunch, there's something special about that neroli, dude. It's good. It is really good.
Hey.
I forgot. There's one I spaced out on I didn't bring. Should I just run and get it real quick?
Yeah, dude. You got
to go ahead.
Absolutely.
My bad.
All right.
That was great, by the way, that intro. Also, hey, Nosy, I see you. But that intro,
Nosy neighbor.
I got to give it to you. That was amazing. That was great.
I was like, Joe's totally the rock, man.
I appreciate it. Yo.
Oh, man. Good to see everybody. Sorry, Andre the Giant. Yes. I smell what you're cooking. That's so good.
That was great. But
yeah, what you got next, buddy?
So this next one will be number 2 from the haul. And 2 out of 3 from the haul that I just got last week. And those who know me, maybe kiwi has really become like a really personal thing in my life as of late. And when I found out this fragrance had kiwi in it, I absolutely had to get it. And it's actually really good and relatively affordable. It's a Bora Bora from Liz Claiborne. So it's like kiwi, leather, little bit of like cedar wood, and there's a floral note. It's like hibiscus or something. Not
I
hibiscus.
love hibiscus, though.
It is something some tropical floral note though that's in here. Then my
Bora Bora is great.
Yeah, it is, and I mean Liz Claiborne DNA. It's classic and it stands the test of time. I mean, $15 for 100 ml, and it lasts a good amount of time. Perfect for the springtime. This is, and that kiwi note is pretty solid for what it is. I mean, $15, you can't really ask for too much of a natural kiwi note, but it's prominent enough that it's good. It's definitely good.
Yeah. Brett Patrick would like to know what's going on with your arm there, buddy.
Oh, jumping on before the fights. Nice.
Nah. So basically what ended up happening was that, as Brian just showed, I was like trying to pick somebody up in the ring. No. What ended up happening is that I do a lot of exercising and like fitness stuff separately, and I was actually a sponsored athlete, and I initially injured my arm back in 2018, and then it kind of like healed up a little bit, and then in 2020 I moved to New York, and it basically re-injured it in moving the boxes and transferring things to the shed and everything, and so I re-injured myself that way.
Joe, are you in the medical field?
I was too. I worked in the ER while I was in Atlanta. I worked in Kennestone Hospital specifically for.
I didn't know if you moved up to New York because you said 2020. I didn't know if you moved up there because they needed help. I had a lot of friends who moved from here and moved up to New York for working in hospitals. Oh yeah, guys, hit that damn like button. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you. It's the one that goes this way. All right, Lawrence, you're up, buddy.
All right. So
where'd Joe go?
Joe disappeared. So, all right. So on my channel, I've talked. There's this indie perfumer. I don't know if you guys have checked him out. His name's Darren Allen. He is absolutely phenomenal. He's a great guy. Anyways, I've talked to him like many times. Anyways, but so he came out with something new called Cupid's Bow, and let me tell you. So it's, basically I pick up like rose, chocolate, vanilla in there. But here's the crazy thing. I went to a client's that day, and I was like, let me wear it. And I had 4 different people come up to me and be like, what are you wearing? This is absolutely beautiful. And I'm just like, it's Cupid's Bow. And they're like, I've never heard of it. I'm like, they've never heard of Darren Allen. I'm like, you guys should check this out. Like, it's absolutely phenomenal. And it's beast mode. Like, honestly, all his fragrances that I've tried, you at least get like 10 hours, if not longer, on your skin. Like, but he's very artistic. It's like, to me, like, I wouldn't recommend it for a beginner because, which none of us are, but you know what I'm saying? Like, because I think it might be too eccentric for people, but his fragrances are just absolutely killer. He's one of my favorite perfumers, just period, because I just love his work. But this, I mean, like I said, if you love chocolate and you love roses and you love vanilla, oh my God, this is my chef's kiss. But I'm telling you, the fact that 4 different people walked up to me and were like, wow, what are you wearing? This is so gorgeous. I mean, I don't care for compliments anyways. It doesn't really matter to me. But just
good.
But this is just so good. Guys in the comments, I mean, in here, I'm telling you, go check out Darren Allen if you haven't. Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah. I have Sheepra #1 and
nice.
Devil's Cut.
Yeah. I have Devil's Share. Or
Devil's Share. I'm sorry,
yeah,
Devil's Share. I forget. Is it after Jim Beam's Devil's Cut, which is his favorite bourbon? Yeah, I did a live with him not too long ago on Instagram. Well, I guess a few months. I guess it was last year actually. Yeah, but not too long ago. But yeah, man, Sheepra #1 is.
Yeah, his stuff is just
I have to get up again. I totally forgot. I just picked this up off of a subscriber's recommendation. So I got a haul in a couple days ago, and I decided instead of doing a first impressions, basically I'll give you guys my impressions on this, even though they're already opened up and I already know what they smell like. So. But not only did a subscriber recommend this to me, Cuba Angel over at Cuba No just did a video about it, and so I watched it, and I knew that this was a Carlisle dupe or inspired by. I should say it's an inspired by. It's definitely not a dupe, but it's Beau Rouge and it's Perlador.
Huh.
And I loved and he kept talking, like Cuba kept talking about it in his video. He's like, it looks like a, well, I'm gonna say it looks like a boob. Totally looks like a boob. But it's really solid, man. So this is I thought they were UAE. I thought they were out of Dubai, but they're actually, I've looked everywhere and it says made in France. Everything says France on it. So this definitely is an inspiration of Carlisle, but man, this thing is really, really good. For $55, it's a freaking stud, man. Like
55,
super
that's not
long.
bad.
That's really good.
And it's an 85 ml. And I'll tell you guys why they do 85 mLs. I learned this from Veronique Dubai. If you see a fragrance that has a weird, like 90, 95 mils, 85 mils, it's so you can carry them on airplanes. If it's under 100 ml, you can carry it on a plane. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know necessarily that all fragrance brands do that. They might just do it for cost, but a lot of it is, that as well. Let me go ahead and hide this. But yeah, this thing, it is not exactly Carlisle whatsoever. This actually has a little bit more oud in it. But it's tonka and vanilla. It's very rich and resinous. It's sweet like Carlisle. But there's it's got a couple of weird transitions, like from like the very initial spray, you're like, man, that's really good. And then like a couple minutes later, you're like, that's a little weird. And then a couple minutes later, you're like, damn, that's really good. And then there's this like rubbery transition into the dry down. Gotcha. But I think it's just the oud kind of like, and of course, it's a synthetic,
right?
Oud, obviously, but it's good. And dude, I mean, 12 hours. I got 12 hours on it. I wore it the other night. I was like, well, try it out, sleep through it, see if it, if I can. It makes through the entire night, and it made through the entire night until I showered the next day. So,
yeah,
hey,
that's good stuff, dude. $55.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat that.
No,
and it's definitely, if you like Carlisle, and you want something that's like Carlisle but different, Beau Rouge Perlador. Who knew? What up, Steven? Steven's in the house.
Hey, Steven.
Yo. What's up, Steven?
Ricky said that is an awesome fragrance. Yeah. I'm pretty, Ricky might have been the one who, yeah, it's good, man. I'm really going to enjoy it because, I dropped my bottle of Carlisle and broke it when I moved into my parents. I dropped it on the,
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude. My old... Well, I don't know if everybody knows this, but where I moved from, I lived in an RV, and my entire RV, I sold my RV. I'm done, got rid of it. But dude, my entire RV for probably to this day still smells like Carlisle.
It is a strong fragrance. It really is.
Stupid strong. All right, Joe, what's next?
All right, so next for me is the other fragrance that I got in January. A lot of people definitely know of this one because they know of the man behind this one. It is a Royal X from Zaharoff.
Yeah,
that's a great one.
This is another one that I picked up in 2022. I got it on the release time. It's the Musky Lavender, a little clean, sexy, little bit of woods, juniper, sweet, but ultimately still musky. And yeah, I enjoy this. It's actually creeping up there. Rose is my personal favorite, but after that, like it used to be Tobacco, but this is really, by the time fall comes back around, this will probably supplant Tobacco for me and be number 2.
Wow.
Yeah, man. The more I've been wearing it, the more I've really been enjoying it. It's still I think my 2 favorites are Tobacco and Rose. Well, Parfum, Rose, and go in that order.
Right.
There's something about the Parfum, but that one I really enjoy because I think it's really good that he created something that I think is a little bit more across the age spectrum. I think a lot of younger gentlemen could see themselves really enjoying that. Because fun fact, gentlemen, women want you to smell clean. And that smells really freaking clean.
Yeah, it does.
Even though everybody says dirty, and it's not dirty. It's just trust me. Just try it.
Yeah, it works.
Get a sample. Yeah, it gets.
I'm curious about his new one that's going to come out in a month or so. Citrine,
yeah. I'm looking forward to that one as well. I always like clementine in a fragrance. They decided, one of the big citruses they went with. All right, what you got, Lawrence?
All right, so I'm another one I'm very late to the game about, and I've always heard good things about it, and people were like, oh, man, it's a good, nice woody vanilla, and I'm just like, but it's Mercedes-Benz, and I bought a Mercedes-Benz fragrance at, like, Marshall's, and that thing lasted as long as, like, Febreze does. Actually, probably not even as long as that. So I was like, do I really want to get this? I was like, okay, but I wanted to try it, and Club Black, this is absolutely phenomenal. I was very impressed by this. Like this, and I think you can get it for like what, $55-$60.
I got mine for $40.
Wow.
Yeah.
At Fragrance Buy. When it's there, it's there. It's stupid cheap.
It's so good. Because like I said, I was hesitant because of the whole Mercedes experience that I had before, and I was like, this shit lasted for like 5 minutes. But this actually, I got good wear out of it, and I really, really love it. This is like definitely another one that's full bottle worthy. I know I'm late, but yeah, this is absolutely fantastic.
Hey, man, it's better to be, late than never,
True.
I mean, I was too. I just recently picked mine up because I had before. My Dillard still has a tester of it.
Oh, wow.
The reason I didn't, and it's so funny. My Dillard's is so like old school. If you go, they have all the old bottles, like old testers, still in the display. I'm like, just give them to me. They're like, we can't. Okay, whatever. But yeah, that's where I tried it first. I was like, it's all right. And I finally bought it. I was like, all right, I'll give it a go. And yeah, it's really good. I don't get great performance out of it, but I don't. I mean, I'm gonna bitch about this again. The bottle is freaking cheap feeling, and if you're buying a Mercedes, you don't want it to fall apart on you. Just saying.
It's a valid point. It's a valid point.
Like if you're gonna like Bentley bottles, you could kill somebody with those things.
Yeah,
if you hit somebody with a Mercedes Benz, it's gonna blow up in your hand.
Funny.
It's like throwing a Lego at them. You do more damage throwing a Lego at them.
You could put it on the ground and step on it, and then it'll do some damage because then it would feel like a Lego. God, I hate stepping on Legos. Anyways, I guess is it my turn?
Yes,
it is my turn.
It is your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with one from my very first haul that I picked up at the very beginning of the year, so in January, and this one is a Jazzy from Latafa. Because I've been on this big Middle Eastern kick. I'm pretty much only going to do really my big hauls Middle Eastern. It's a cheap way of getting a lot of awesome frags for nothing. I think this is like $23.
Wow.
And so I had somebody request one of my subs. They asked if I would do a review of this. I was like, you know what? I have not picked this off my shelf since I sprayed it in my first impression, my haul. And so I sprayed it, and this is stupid good. So I might be one of the only people out there. I can't be the only one, but I like Jeremy Fragrance 1 Date. I think it's a good fragrance. I don't think it's like a, outstanding fragrance. I think it's way overpriced, but I got both of mine for like $150. Actually, no, I'm cheaper than that. No, maybe not. It was like $160. Anyways. But this smells like a combination of Bleu de Chanel, Date for Men, and then Sauvage.
Wow.
So it's citruses, like fruity, sweet citruses, woods, and a buttload of ambroxan, and a little bit of a peppery spiciness to it, black pepper spiciness to it.
Nice.
But it's really stupid good. In fact, I would wear this over Date for Men because I think this is better. And I like Alberto Morias and being a perfumer on it. But this doesn't actually smell as synthetic. and this is $23.
Crazy.
Really?
And again,
Okay.
I bed tested this last night. I always bed test everything because I roll around a lot in bed. I know that sounds. It sounds like I like make love to my fragrances. I'm like, hey, baby,
Hey.
let's see how long you last.
Mm.
But I don't. But I spray them on before bed, and that way, you know, when I wake up the next morning, if it's still there, cool. I mean, that means it'll make it through my at least my entire day.
Right.
And that sucker lasts. But it's interesting. I was very surprised. Kyler, what's up, Kyler? Good to see you, buddy. I like this. I like this. I can't watch Jeremy's channel.
I agree.
I really want to do. I so want to do reaction videos to Jeremy's channel. I just do. I mean, he just puts it out there. It'd be so easy. It'd be so easy. And I think it would be the quickest way for me to get an interview with him. I would love to sit down with Jeremy Fragrance, dude.
He's quite the guest, quite the interview. Like, I've had a few friends who have interviewed him and like done videos with him, and they were like, wow, like he's dynamic on his energy. So
yeah, man. I mean, he did. I've watched this guy Cody Co. I've talked about him before, and he did a reaction video to Jeremy Fragrance's TikTok, and a bunch. He's done two. He did one to his TikTok videos and also to his YouTube videos. And Jeremy actually reached out to him and was like, let's go live together.
Right.
And Cody has like 4 million more subscribers, and they did it. And but Cody forgot to hit record for the video, so he only got the audio during the live. So he put a picture when he put the video. He put a picture of his face like a talking head. So great. He looks like Terence or Philip from South Park. It's so great.
I was trying to remember the name when I was trying to say it, but yeah, that's because I did I saw that video. Yeah, that's exactly who he looked like. It was like, yo.
Oh man, but you know, it's good for Jeremy, man. I mean, yeah, that Cody Co interview was great. Yeah, damn right it was.
Yeah, it was.
Power. I love this. Here you go. Jeremy who? Ha ha ha. That's right. That's right. Who's got better hair now, Jeremy? Yeah, it's not like he's ever gonna watch this. Anyways, okay, Joe, you're is it Joe up next?
Actually,
it's Joe.
This is actually
no, it's you.
No, you yeah. This is actually a perfect segue because the fragrance that at least the final full bottle that I have is technically, and I don't want to say an inspiration, but definitely is being compared to one of Jeremy Fragrance's most historic, notable fragrances. And you know, considering the hype that was just drummed up around a recent flanker that is now discontinued, you can get this fragrance that I'm about to show you all for $20 and save yourself the hurdles of having to jump through all the hoops and everything to get La Nuit de l'Homme or Blue Electrique. I am talking about Ted Lapidus Poker Face.
Poker Face.
$20. This gives you basically what La Nuit de l'Homme performs just as good, if not better. I'm getting like a solid 8-9 hours for an Eau de Toilette $20 Ted Lapidus fragrance. And it has the same cardamom, the same sweetness. The only thing may be that whereas it was cardamom in the heart for La Nuit and lavender-ish up top, it's lavender in the heart here and cardamom on top. But you still get cardamom, sweetness, a little bit of like woods and everything else going, the spices, everything else. And again, $20. $20, 100 ml. And
where'd you get that?
Fragrance Net.
Fragrance Net?
But,
okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it's literally around everywhere. The only other person that I've seen talk about this is Aussie Fragrance, Mark. And when I saw that he talked about it, when I was because we had talked about getting some fragrances together and everything the last time we were here, and I saw this, and then when I looked it up and I saw Mark do his review on it, I was like, okay, no, it's certified for sure. But I mean, like I said, save yourself the hurdle and the time and the money from getting Blue Electric, you know, and you know the heartbreak that La Nuit de l'Homme doesn't last anymore. $20.
Wow.
And you're good.
I can't believe they already discontinued Blue Electric.
Well,
I know.
It doesn't make, it's so odd. It doesn't make, but it's crazy because like I see people selling it online for like $150, $200. I'm like, you got to be out your damn mind.
Mm-hmm. Way too much. Way too much.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I'm glad I didn't buy it. I mean, honestly, everybody, kept getting people to, you know, ask me if I would pick it up, and I'm like, man, if I can't go to my department store and buy it, if I gotta freaking order it,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm gonna pick that up. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, thanks,
My
Joe.
wallet hates you. I love you. My wallet wants to beat the shit out of you.
Hey, well, because actually I was looking
$20.
at Middle Eastern fragrances, but I couldn't find one. And now that you told me that was basically about $20, and this is basically $20, like we'll just swap ideas now. Next time I'll just pick that one up, and you'll pick.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude. Okay, so Lawrence, you're up next. I'm gonna grab my next.
All right. So this will be the last decant, and then I'll talk about full bottles after this. But so I've been hearing a lot about, you know, Reflection 45, and I was like, you know, I love Amouage. As everybody know, or anybody knows that watches, I love Amouage. That's like my favorite. That's my favorite house.
Right.
So, but Reflection never really. It smells great, but it's not my cup of tea per se. So I was like, let me just try 45 though. Honestly, to me and my wife, because I was wearing one thing. It smells like a soda. Like I forgot what kind of soda we were saying, but it smells like soda. But it smells really good. I just don't think for $500 this is worth it. In my opinion.
Sorry, which one is that?
Oh, Reflection 45.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it smells great. I'm not gonna shit on it. I mean, it smells great, but for $500 that they're asking, I think it's insane. And I love Amouage, but. And it's like, I think it's worth just having a decant around, but I don't think it's the 500. That price tag is absolutely absurd. But it smells good, but I don't get crazy performance out of it. Like same thing with Reflection. Reflection doesn't last very long on my skin either. So it's nice. I'll give it to it. I have to test it out because it's Amouage, but it's $500. No thanks. I'm not doing that.
It could have been Ricky. It could have definitely been because of Ifra. Who knows? I mean, Ifra likes to steal our mojo.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. He's not on here. But yeah, man. I mean, it does suck. But yes, that Amouage. So I have that. Let's see. I've got actually the next fragrance I got is actually a freaking Blind by Bust. But we'll talk about that in a second.
Oh,
I have, and I just got it 2 days ago. I'm not happy. I mean, it's not that I'm not happy about it. Anyways. But I've tried the interlude, whatever
53.
53, and then I have Reflection from my decants that I got from Scent Explorer.
Gotcha.
And yeah, man, I mean, if you already own Reflection, man, I think that's all you need.
Yeah.
I think you need. Yeah, $500 is ridiculous. Let's see here. Right. I'll have my Scent Explorer decants of those extras forever. Through that. So I remember Ross over at TLTG. So I owned Interlude back in the day, because of Ash over Jensen. It's not because of him. It's because I went off one of his reviews whenever he did it and got it. And that oregano note in Interlude does not mix well with me. It smells like, and I'm going to tell you, and this is going to be off-putting, but this is just to me, and this is not to every, I know not everybody smells this, but it smells like halitosis on my skin. If you've ever smelled somebody with really bad halitosis, that's exactly what that fragrance smells like off of my skin. I'm not saying that the fragrance smells like that. Off of my skin, I feel like I'm smelling Sarah Warnock, who was the hottest chick in my high school, but had the worst halitosis. That's what it reminds me of. Anyway,
that's too funny.
Still the most beautiful woman in my high school. Man, you could. Anyways, so I picked up a Swiss Arabian, and I wanted to kind of complete my Shag-Off line. So I got Swiss Arabian Oud Abiad. So I'm guessing Abiad means white, because Aswad means black. So I'm going to say that that means white. Hence the bottle's white. The swad is a black bottle. Anyways, so yes, Swiss Arabian Oud Abyad. This is 1,100% inspired by a clone dupe of Interlude. And so when I'm blind by, like when I get these Swiss Arabian fragrances, or I'm sorry, when I do these hauls, I don't look at the notes. I'm like, hey, that looks shiny. Cart. And man, as soon as I sprayed it, I instantly was like, oh, damn it. Really? Because I sold my Interlude.
Right.
I'm gonna give it some time, man. I mean, after it dries down, and it takes forever to frickin' dry down. It's nice. It's smoky. It's resinous. It's pretty nice. But man, it smells like frickin' terrible bad breath.
That's terrible.
I mean, I know, and it's just off my skin. It's just I like oregano, but I just don't that note of oregano in the way, and it's not just Interlude. I've had other fragrances that had that note in them, and it was predominant, and I just couldn't wear them. I smelled like your breath smells like an old lady fart passing through an onion.
Yikes. That's not good.
Yeah. I mean, but hey, it happens.
Right. Oh man.
I love that. There you go. Like onion vinaigrette.
That's too funny.
The onion.
And yeah, Ross told me that Interlude 53 I'd really like because the oregano note is not that pronounced. Well, on my skin, it's 1,000% amped up in 53. Like I sprayed that on, I was like, holy crap! It took me forever to scrub that off. Oh, trust me, Kyler. We all told her that her breast stinks, but she actually had chronic halitosis. It was.
That's even worse.
That's even worse. Yeah.
Okay, so Joe, you got anything else for us?
I have some samples here that I did end up receiving from a good friend that is somewhere in the chat. Raph, great to see you because I saw you were there. And I got a bunch of these xerjoff samples because I never actually really experienced xerjoff minus Neo and Kobe and Herba Pura. So yeah, so I know for a fact one of these was like Richwood.
Richwood's good, dude. Have you tried it?
I have tried Richwood. Okay. I will say I like it. I have to spend more time with it. I would not spend $600 or $700 that it costs.
No.
Not in any way. But they have a Kemi from xerjoff. Join the club. Camaraderie or something. Commandante, yes.
I've got
that one. Fars and Esquil and More Than Words. So and he also like gave me a whole bunch of other like smaller samples, but as far as like the official like sample set was this whole xerjoff thing. So I am covering a lot of xerjoff content.
I love
in the upcoming months during my live streams.
Hell yeah. I want to hop on. I got a bunch of xerjoffs we can talk about, man.
Definitely. I'll get with you behind the scenes, and then we could like see about maybe arranging something later this week then, because I want to do like almost like 4 to 5 of them every live stream, just so this way we power through it, because otherwise I'll be doing xerjoff for the next 3 years. Otherwise, because there's a lot there's a lot of them in here. But
there's Raphael.
Thanks, Raph. I appreciate you. Yeah. So yeah, the xerjoffs were really my last thing that I've gotten in 2022. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do have one more after that, even. But as far
all right, what do you got, Lawrence? You got anything else next?
I got 3.
All right, okay. We'll do one. We'll take our time.
So just leave it for one.
Yeah, just do one. Yeah, and then we'll go around again. I got a couple.
Okay, so I know this didn't get a lot of talk and stuff. I think it's better than Tobacco Vanille. There are some similarities to it. Amouage Boundless. I absolutely love this.
That is a great fragrance.
It's I know it's different than they typically do, because it seems like it was something that it wasn't just like an original creation, though they tweaked it, of course. But I personally love this, and I think it's not like the most beast mode projecting fragrance that they have, but I absolutely adore this scent. I've been wanting it for a long time, so but and like I said, I know it gets a little bit of comparisons to why did I just say tobacco vanille, but I think it's better in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't get similarities to tobacco. I mean, I guess
a little bit.
Really.
I wouldn't say it's tremendous. A little bit.
It's boozier up top, and you get that blood orange.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think just it's. I guess it's maybe like their version of it. I guess you could say.
Yeah, sure.
But
I mean, they do really good tobaccos and leathers.
Yeah. But I love this. This is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, Tony knows me so well. Oh, Brian, those are fighting words. I think it's better than tobacco vanille. He knows I love tobacco vanille. But I also think Boundless is a great fragrance. Most definitely. I need to start. I need to wear that more. And it's a good one. Actually, I think you could wear it in the spring, if depending on your climate. Let's see here. Okay, so my next one that I'm going to do comes from the Scent Journey. And this one's Cocktails and Catamarans. So they reached out to me and told me they had this is a brand new fragrance house out of Florida, actually.
Oh.
And so I've been testing this. I was actually testing it today, and it's actually very interesting. So you got to like pina coladas. Actually, I'll leave that. And also, I also have to say that their slogan is making scent memories. Does it sound like somebody you know?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Just a little.
Lasting scent memory, making scent memories, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, but probably the reason they reached out. But Cocktails and Catamarans, I actually don't know the price for these. Anyways, but this definitely smells like a pina colada. So, but it's not like a syrupy fake pina colada. It's got like a melony, like a honeydew melon in there. It's got like coconut, got the pineapple, and then I get some orange blossom because, fun fact, a really good way to make pina colada mix is actually adding orange flower water, orange blossom water to your pina colada mix.
Good to know.
That's an island. That's how they do it in the islands. Yeah, man. But it also is musky and has these really nice aldehydes that create this really fizzy, a fizziness to it. It's very effervescent, and the aldehydes stick around. And then it's ambroxan, aldehydes, and musk, really, and pina coladas. And the pina colada is there from top all the way through, but it's not like it doesn't smell like fake pina colada mix. It smells like naturally put together, blended in a blender created by yourself. And reading in, I'll be doing a live with them coming up here at the end of the month and on Instagram. And really all of the fragrances are really going to be based around basically like being like, a parrot head, like this is what I'd imagine Margarita, like if you're going to Margaritaville, like this is what you would want to rock. Like if you're on vacation, yes, Brenda, I definitely will. I'll send you this over. You definitely give them a follow on Instagram as well, because they will be we'll be live together on Insta. But also, it's got a lot of other cool fragrances you can go on the website and see that are coming out, but they're really based around just being, chill. They're very relaxing, but still luxurious smelling, and he's all about really utilizing a lot of natural ingredients. So, but yeah, it's really good. Today was really, I'm not necessarily wearing it. I've got it on my left hand here, but it's really nice. And I would say this probably would lean a little bit more feminine. So if men out there don't really tend to rock, more feminine leaning scents, but it's 100% unisex. This is what I would rock if I was going to spring break. If I had this back when I was going on spring break, I would think I was a freaking beach god. Just putting it out there. Because it smells so good. Like, it smells like a beach.
Nice.
And it's kind of like a beach Giza vibe. Yeah.
Beach Giza, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, anyways, Joe?
Yes. My last one. This is a full bottle, but I got this for $7. I have been recently trying to get into like vintages and older fragrances. So this one is Horizon from Guy Laroche.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
Is
Damn.
$7 unboxed, 50 ml, and this is oak moss fresh traditional 90s powerhouse fragrance. You know,
Wow. How much did you
this
say you got that for? $7?
$7.
$7 17 shipped from FragranceNet, but it's the
Wow.
1993 bottle too, so I lucked out
Wow.
there.
What?
And yeah, I checked the
That's
batch
great.
code and it said established in 1993. So I was like, hey, that
Wow.
works. Really good. Like, again, for if you want that like 90s nostalgia, actual before everything started to become like Amen and Issey Miyake and Jupe and Jean Paul Gaultier and Acquadigio, before those times, like this is kind of what it is, and it's a fresh kind of take on everything. It's a pretty solid fragrance, and those who did try it back in the day, they were like, oh yeah, I did like it. The modern formulation is kind of weak, but as a whole, like it's not a bad fragrance. And for $7, you can't you can't beat that. $7, period.
Nah, man. I mean, hell no. That's you can't even. Yeah, I mean, that's a hell of a deal, dude.
That's a cup of
Oh,
coffee,
It's true. That's true. That's actually cheaper than a Starbucks coffee, dude.
especially mine.
True. Mine's just black. You know.
I'll get like 6 espresso shots in mine, especially when I used to work in the ER. I would
Oh, I'm
have
sure.
them add six espresso shots, caramel in the white mocha, and add almond milk or coconut milk to it, just depending because I can't do actual milk. And
I'm
it came out
surprised.
to like $13.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't end up in the ER after drinking that while working in the ER. And that's crazy, man. That's a
Yeah.
lot. I had when I was working at Tacomac here in Chattanooga a long time ago. I had a 21-year-old girl chug 3 Red Bulls back to back, and she had a freaking heart attack.
Wow.
Actually, she wasn't even 21. She was about to turn 21. She was 20 years old. Pretty crazy. Anyway, all right, Lawrence. Since he did his last one, you do your 2.
Okay. So 1, I haven't even sniffed it yet. So I don't know, but I just got it.
Oh, well, then let's sniff it.
Okay.
Ooh. Philosophicos or
Yes.
Classic. That's a good one.
So okay, so let's do. But the last one I'm gonna leave is and I wouldn't think it would be my favorite, probably thing that I gotten this year, but it is. But let's do it. All right, there we go. See, I love it. I love fig, which I ended up finding out I really love fig. Oh, this smells great. Oh, see, this is my cup of tea. I like this. I really. Yeah, see, but okay, but now speaking of which, and that's why I got this. But my favorite release, and I honestly, like I said, like I love deeper, darker scents. That's just my thing. Yeah. But for some reason, this is just the one that I've been wanting, and I got it, and I absolutely adore it. And probably my favorite thing, and I don't know what's gonna surpass it, is Gris Charnel. I absolutely adore this. It is. Like and my wife, she's picky. She doesn't really like normally what I like, but she absolutely loves this also. And I don't know, I don't know what they did with this, but to me, this is a masterpiece. I really think this is a masterpiece. I absolutely adore it. It's a Eau de Parfum Lady Lioness.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I just but this I love. I absolutely love this. That's just I don't know. Like I would think it would be Boundless, but it's this.
All right. Yeah, Gris Charnel is a fantastic fragrance. I do believe that I might be going live with BDK Parfums on British channel at some point. I don't know when.
Nice.
It might be in the making. I don't know. I let her do all the work. I literally, I'm there just to be eye candy. I'm just kidding. She's way more eye candy than I am. All right. So let's see. What do we got next? right here, man. So I just got this one as well.
Mm.
And I'm going to have to be honest. If you guys see this, this is going to be Latafa Kaed.
Mm. Okay.
Dude, this thing is awesome. I don't really know exactly what it's inspired by, but what I'll tell you, it's saffron. It almost smells a little bit like Shagoff Oud from Swiss Arabian.
Okay.
A little bit. So if you've tried that, but this one is more leather and saffron with that nice sweet oud to it. It's got like vanilla sweetness to it. This thing is a freaking baller, dude. I got this for like $30.
Oh yeah.
This again, stupid long lasting, and yeah, it's a miniature Dunhill Icon bottle. Oh, yeah. I know why. I think this is supposed to be inspired by of the Dunhill Icon Oud, the Oud one that they put out.
Got you. Okay.
You know which one?
That would make sense.
It literally just hit me like a freaking light bulb. I was like, it's got to be that. Because I haven't even looked at the notes because it's pretty easy to take out the notes, to be honest with you. It reminded me a little bit when I first smelled it of Alexandria 2 from xerjoff and Oud for Greatness. Like a combination. But I mean, for the price, dude, 100 ml for like $30. I mean, and this thing is beast mode.
That's crazy.
And it, I just don't understand how they get away with it. I mean, how do you? Anyways, I don't know. I mean, the bottles are freaking worth the money alone,
right?
You know? So what do you guys have coming up on your channels? What are you excited about? I would say we're into spring, but it was 70 degrees, almost 70 here yesterday, and then we got 5 inches of snow over there.
Yeah, basically the same thing. Like it's snowing right now as I speak. And I just dropped my favorite spring video yesterday, so that was great. But nah, I'm just looking to still continue to collab. I do have a giveaway. Speaking of the whole xerjoff thing, I'm giving away a gift set currently with Alexandria 2, Neo, Ivory Route, and La Capitale. So
all great fragrances, guys.
That will be given out at the end, the final Monday. I believe that's like the 28th or something. Whatever the final Monday of the month is, I'll be announcing that winner. And thank you, Rudy. But yeah, so outside of that, I'm just, just taking things easy, making content, trying to recover even more so than everything else. But just push out content while I'm doing everything.
Hell yeah. Hello from Portland, Oregon. Hello, Portland, Oregon.
Hey, Portland.
Nikki, good to see you. Good to see you. What about you, Lawrence? What you got?
Probably just try to do more YouTube videos. That's I kind of enjoy stretching it out a little bit, longer. And, I hope I'm making people want to come to visit with all the food options that I'm showing. So Joe, I know you saw those lobster rolls. That
was so good.
Oh, dude, that place is so. Oh man, I mean, look, I'm not gonna try to brag here, but listen, we have some of the best seafood sushi in LA. I mean, that's what it is. So I don't know. Yeah, so I'm hoping maybe it'll get people to come visit and be like, hey, this outside of all the craziness that goes on here, it's a nice city,
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm flying into LA. April 29th.
Oh, you're going for Glamcation?
The Glamcation.
Yeah. I'll see you there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was gonna fly into Orange County, and then I was like, I mean, it's only like a 10-minute difference in driving, but I looked at. I'm a big planner. I like to plan my stuff out. So, anywho, but yes, well, that's awesome, dude. I need you to do more of those bucket videos that you did on Instagram.
Which one?
The one, the blooper reel that you did.
I have a few.
The Rock. Literally, after I got done watching your blooper reel, The Rock just put up a video around the same time, and I was scrolling through, and he said, and he's got 2 giant cheeseburgers sitting in front of him with like fries. His cheat day I think is Sunday, but this is a couple days ago. He goes, You ever have those days where you just got a bad case of the buckets? Well, that's me today. And I love the buckets. He's just talking about his, his burger, and it's true, man. That was great.
Thank you.
That was great. Right. Let me see. What do I got? Tomorrow we got. I got on Instagram. We got John from Flower City. Next Friday, I will be on with DJ Wells from Happyland Studio. Should say.
Nice.
Looking forward to that. Let me see. Hang on. Oh. Hey, Brian, I saw you on Greta's Live, and you said something about the stigmata of going to the gym. Yep, that was me. I think a lot of people have the stigmata that they're getting body shamed by going to the gym. So
right.
Anywho, but yes, yep, that was me. And then I'm going live with Scent Journey at the end of the month.
Nice.
Everything's on Instagram though. Oh, next weekend I'll have Scott Aromatico and Michael again. Or no, actually Scott's first time on my YouTube channel. So we'll be on here, and then we'll have Michael. And you guys are more than welcome to join if you don't have anything to do. Awesome. Obviously, you're always welcome, man. I think
Thank you.
A lot more fun. How do I win that unaverage Joe nosy neighbor would like to know?
So anybody who would want to participate has to go to my recent live stream video with me covering the xerjoff fragrances initially. Maybe about 2 to 3 live stream episodes ago. It wasn't that long ago, but it was my xerjoff video where I covered a few of the fragrances, and I just put the rules. I didn't make it like some sort of crazy thing. I actually think it was just like, let me know in the comments like which ones you've tried from xerjoff, I think, and that's how you enter. So just do that, like, comment, and already be a subscriber, and you're entered. It's not, I don't like doing like those super crazy things where it's like you have to tag 10 friends and then they have to tag 10 friends and all y'all have to be subscribed, and it needs to be done on Tuesday with a full moon. Like, don't.
Wait a second. Whoa. Look at this shit.
Don't forget about.
Wait a second, Brenda. Are you saying that you're going to do it? You're going to come live and we're going to sing No Effects together? Ooh. Just so you know, this is now going on YouTube forever, so you cannot back out. Yep. All right, there it is. We're doing. I see a winky face. I'm going to forget that I see a laughy face here. But the winky face means it's signed, sealed, delivered. You're mine. That's awesome.
Is this on YouTube? I'm actually going to.
Well, hell yeah, we could do it on YouTube. But no, I asked her this past Wednesday if she would come on because she found out that I was big into. She said probably not. No, it's gonna happen. Sorry, it's happening. But yeah, I found out that she had this big love for punk music, and so do I. I love punk.
Same.
But I did tell her I was gonna open up one of my videos with Linoleum from No Effects. I should probably do something that way. I'm just gonna do it that way. That way, she doesn't have to come. Oh, it's a great song, great freaking song. But yeah, man. So you guys have any other anything on your radar that you're thinking about picking up? Maybe you might want to, you're excited.
I mean, Citrina's on the way. I'm looking maybe at a new designer or two. But other than that, like some of the stuff that y'all covered today, I'm definitely going to be interested in. That one, Brian, that you had mentioned right before I mentioned Poker Face from the Middle Eastern house that smelled like Chanel and Sauvage.
Yeah. The one I'm wearing today, Amber Oud. Is it this one? Yeah.
No, the other one.
It was the one that was like date and mixed with
Jazzy.
That one.
Oh, it's awesome because it makes it look like they put that black around there, but the juice is pretty much clear. It looks
that
black.
Works.
It's a Jazzy. EJAAZI.
Good to know. Yeah. So yeah, I'll definitely look to add that, especially again for $20. You can't beat that. But I'm kind of, like I said, just pacing myself, and really again with the 95 xerjoffs that I have to cover, and like my shoulder surgery and just everything else in between, kind of sort of just pacing myself. But I will look to definitely add that to the collection soon.
Man, so Nosy, you got it. You just need to just get yourself a Instagram just to watch lives, dude. Don't even post anything. Just go on there to watch lives.
Yeah.
Right.
Lots of great, because and I'll tell you, I feel like there's a lot more lives going on with perfumers on Instagram than there is at all on YouTube. I'd love to change that. But I just think, I have a feeling, Instagram's a lot easier. Literally, you just, push a button. This, you got to do all the freaking bullshit in the background. I guess we'll answer a couple questions and we'll probably hop off here. We got to finish editing. Let's see here. What we got? What is everyone's favorite layering combo? You guys have a favorite?
I don't layer, so I'm not a layering perfume fan. So sorry, I can't answer that.
I'm not a layering fan, but when I do layer, I will usually mix like tobacco and rose combinations and/or rose with a little bit of a leather or suede combination. So that's kind of where the extent, but I don't really do much layering myself, especially because like I'm having to do so many reviews and I'm judging it based off of that scent, not necessarily a layering video. I'll do a few layering reviews, but at the end of the day, they're not going to spend like $600 for both fragrances.
Right.
People will usually just get the. That's kind of where it is.
But yes, nosy neighbor, just to follow frag content. That's basically what I do. Anyways, Brenda, have a great one. I do layer. In fact, not Monday's video, but my whiffs of the week, not this coming Monday, but the Monday after. All next week, I'm layering. I'm doing one fragrance 7 ways. So I'm giving it a whirl. I'm trying.
Nice.
Trying it. Danny's got me all pumped up. Yeah. I mean, Nosy, you don't even really have to post much. I mean, honestly, it's just really good to be on there. Because it's, I've realized with social media, I don't have a personal accounts. I follow only what I'm passionate about.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
that's how you have how you have to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot that Joey does this up here.
Yeah, Joey Cannoli, he does karaoke every Wednesday. Usually it's 5:30 or 6 o'clock Central, so it'll be like 6:30 our time. It's 6:30 East Coast. So it's karaoke, and you don't even necessarily have to sing. You could just watch us sing, or if you play an instrument of any sorts, we have people that'll play guitar there. We have like a nice variety of different things. Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, man. Yeah, I need to hop on one of those. I saw it this past Wednesday, but I feel like I was doing something. I don't remember what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what am I talking about? I was
love to have you.
I was on Instagram Live.
Oh, God. With Danny. Yeah.
Anyways, all right, guys. Well, I mean, I think we'll wrap it up there. Good. Well, I can't believe we only did an hour and 13 minutes, but
went by quick.
Pretty good. I know. I feel like a virgin. That's like a virgin move for me, dude. I'm a born again. Anyways. All right, guys. Well, you know what? We need to do this again. Like I said, you were always welcome. Always welcome. And then that goes for everybody in the comments. You're always welcome on this channel. This is just a giant family. You're more than welcome to hop on here and
same.
And have some fun, man. But yeah, I guess we'll end it there. Let's get together. I want to get on your channel soon. If you have not yet, I have posted all of their Instagram, Jufro fragrances. Lawrence posted them down. Jufro in the description, and then also on Average Joe. So Joe's down there too.
Yes.
So you guys make sure to go follow, subscribe, show them some love, show them how we do it over here at My2Scents. But I guess
thank you, Brian. Thank you, Chad.
Thank you, Brian. Have a good weekend.
Have a good afternoon. Yes. Remember your happy centrals.